Hello. Well, winter's definitely here. That's the view out of the window. So very rarely they get let in, but I thought just for tonight for an hour or two and come in, so they're quite chuffed with themselves. Our burner's lit. So winter's here. I don't need a lot of excuse to cook. I quite enjoy it. I'm not a brilliant chef, but I do enjoy cooking. So we're going to do another recipe tonight, an old gypsy recipe, sort of thing I used to have virtually every day when I was a kid. I don't eat this very often, but I do enjoy it from time to time. So we'll show you what's on the menu tonight. So tonight I'm going to do rabbit stew. Bit of an acquired taste. Not everyone's into the game, and it's definitely not one for the vegetarians, but I quite enjoy it from time to time. So we've got potatoes, carrots, mushrooms, onions and garlic, a bit of thyme, a bit of chicken stock, one cushti all cut. These all cut up, ready to go. The only thing I couldn't get, which was I'd normally put in here, is a bit of bacon, but I have got some black pudding, so I'm going to chuck that in instead. It's a bit of a substitute. So first thing in the pan is the old rabbit. So I'll just cut this into 4 bits really. I'm being a bit lazy because I like my stews to be nice and chunky, and that's why I left the vegetables quite chunky. Big old lumps. Again, not everyone's cup of tea, but that's how I like it. So this goes on the heat, get that browned off. The other thing that's essential for your cooking is the old beer. So I'm on this ghost ship at the minute. It's a good drop of beer. Goes well with the stew in a winter's evening. So I get plenty of them down us, and the more I drink of this, the better the old food tastes. Now I'm not going to go bonkers with this. It's just a light browning, because I find, especially the old rabbit, if you overcook it, that goes really chewy and horrible. So it's only been in there 5-6 minutes. Next in the pan's the old onions and garlic. Give that once over. Again, none of this is going to get overcooked. It's all going to go in the stewing pot. So this will go in, and then we'll put the carrots in and the potatoes. A lot of people don't have potatoes in this. I like a bit of spuds in there because that just makes the stew go a bit further. But I say this will do me for about 2 or 3 days. Everything in, brutal cooking. But while that, I'll give that as long as it takes the kettle to boil and to make a bit of stock up. While that's cooking off, I'll get a bit more beer down me. I mean, you can do this recipe with any meat really, any game. It works well with a bit of pheasant, old hare, go in the pot, anything really. It's just rabbit today, so yeah, same principles apply. Excuse that old kettle, it's just come off the fire, so it's a bit brown. That's browning off quite nicely. I don't know if the old black pudding's going to be a blunder or not. We'll soon see when it go in, but I don't need a lot more than that, and I'll chuck it in the old pot. So, a bit brutal. I'm no Gordon Ramsay, but that's all going in there. It does smell quite nice. So I'm using chicken stock for this. Different people swear by different things, the old OXO cube or gravy granules or whatever you fancy really. I don't think it makes a great deal of difference in the end of it all. That's just to give it a little bit of something. But the meats and the vegetables should give you the flavour anyway really. Anyway, that's all going in there. And then that's going in the oven for, well, I'm going to put it in there for ½ hour on a high heat, and we'll see what that looks like. Okay, she's had about 45 minutes. Let's see. Woo. Hot. Right, taste test. So we go. Pretty bloody good. I think the bacon would have been better than black pudding, but that's cushti. Anyway, thanks for watching the video. Take care, and we'll catch you on the next one.